Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with another local winning deck profile. Now this Wednesday I won the local, which is nice. Winning locals is a lot of fun. I went undefeated with my Sky Striker deck. I went 4-0, which by nothing at all is like anything major or a big accomplishment, but I did want to show the deck off. But today we're actually gonna do something pretty interesting. I'm not gonna do one deck profile, I'm gonna do two. So I've been playing this deck for a little while, and every local that I play it basically is a different list. So what I'm gonna do now is take you through the deck list that I played and talk a little bit about the cards that I played in the deck, the decks that I choose to play. Of course, it's still a Sky Striker deck, but I am going to kind of show you what I'm going to change after and then do like a deck profile that I played on the local. Let's keep it true to the title, local winning deck profile, and then I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to change, and I'll tell you why and the hows and the when, so you kind of understand what I'm talking about. Because of course this format is ever changing and people, their deck lists are always changing, and yeah, so let's go through the deck profile. For the main deck, 3, 2, 2 is honestly fine. I saw that Gabriel was playing 1, which is interesting. I like the second one, because you do at least want to play. I played Phantasmate because in theory I figured this would be one of the best cards of the entire format, but this was really, really bad. In the matchups that it did come up against, it wasn't good, and I didn't draw it, and then there are also like Virtual World where it's not really that good. So I'm going to change that definitely. Triple Ash is quite nice. Triple Vader is quite nice. Double Bell, double DD Crow. I'm thinking of bumping this up to 3 because it's so good. But at our locals there are not many Tri-Brigade players, which is why I'm only playing it at 2. And there were a lot of Sky or Drytron players. And I was already playing DD Crow in the main deck, so I figured that 2 would just be fine for this local. That's it for the hand traps. 3, 2, 2. These are all pretty much fine ratios. Some people are playing 3, I prefer to play the 2. All the engage or the Sky Striker spells that are at 1, and afterburners. I also play jamming waves. In the Netherlands, there is just a lot of back row this format. People just love their back row decks, and this card actually won me so many games. In the finals, I played against Mystic Mine, and I would have never won that game 1 if it wasn't for jamming waves, so that's nice. Then I am playing this card, which was played by the winner of the Gamer's Choice free tournament at like 180 participants. So I do like to go first in this deck, mostly because I also main deck Shared Right, which is something that's being done right now. I am just not a fan of Ball of Desires in this deck. I don't think most of the time that you need the additional card. It's hella good, don't get me wrong, I just really don't like it. I think that Prosperity works fine. Like game 1, I always banish my Ningirsu, my Gaina, and one of my Hayates, which is really nice. And unless you like know what you're playing, you can also banish like the access code package, which is quite nice. I do always resolve only one of the copies, and afterwards I just start winning. Yeah, this card is honestly nice. It just digs through your Shared Right to get your turn 1 Shizuku Shared Right set, and you just don't lose. That's the entire objective of this deck. Just don't lose turn 1, and then turn 3 you're gonna start winning. This card's at 1, this card's at 1, this card's at 1, and this card is also at 1, and it combines for a 40 card main deck. So I'm gonna make a couple of changes to the main deck. Nothing really that big, but I did want to walk you through that. Then for the extra deck, now this is all again kind of standard. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, or I messed that up. 3, 1, 1. Also pretty standard. I saw Gabe that he only played 2 Hayates, and he said, you're lying to yourself if you ever need more than 1, or you're just playing it out bad. And I really agree with that. I never needed the third one, so I'm going to change that as well. Then we play the access code, the Celine, the Ningirsu, and the Hulk for the last cards. Ningirsu never comes up for me, so I'm going to look into seeing if I can change that card for something else. But this worked really, really nice for me all along. For the side deck, I'm playing Psycho Reader, but this is just super unnecessary. Like, a lot of people are saying this deck already like shits on Drytron hard enough. I don't think you need this card, so that's also something I'm gonna look into replacing. I played the third DD Crow to win more on Drytron. I'm not sure why I hated Drytron so much in this list. Play triple MST, that's the only quick play I'm playing. I do want to play like 2 Cyclones as well next to this, because that's really nice. Maybe even some heavy Storm Dusters, maybe see where we'll go. Then I play the triple Lightning Storm. This card really, really underperformed. I did side this in versus the Mystic Mind match that I had, but I just couldn't get it live, which is awful. In theory, it's still very good, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep playing that. Then I play 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Tuna Nibiru, which really did overperform, so I want to play more. And then the Kaijus, which I still really like, because it's just really nice to Kaiju like a big problem that this deck really can't deal with away. So yeah, that's it for the side deck, main deck, extra deck. So now I'm going to alter it quickly. If you want to see me play decks like this or want to see me work on my decks, you can always go to twitch.tv/Tatsym, where I'm live streaming right now. Each Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So yeah, definitely coming out. And yeah, give me just a second and we will be back with the updated list. And we are back with the deck profile. Alright, so you are already seeing a new card. Let's go into the main deck. Alright, still 3 Ray, still 3 Rose, still 3 Ash, still 3 Bell. Wait a minute, still 3 Bell? We're playing the 3rd Bell. I figure it's fine against just like every deck and you actually want to see it. So bumping it up from 2 to 3 just makes a lot of sense. I probably should have played 3 in the first place, but yeah. Triple Vader. Then the DD Crows were indeed cut, and I am going to side out Skillmeister. I'm hesitant with this card because I feel like it's not good against everything. But I just want to test it to see how it goes. And yeah, I hate prank hits, and this card is just very solid against prank hits. Still the same ratio of hand traps. Or actually, we cut the Phantasmes as well. So we are playing like a little bit more of a weird ratio of hand traps than we were before. But I feel like this is enough for the format. 3, 2, 2, and then 2 Ego Booster, which is new. I did find it a little bit of an issue where I came into situations where I wanted my Hayate or kind of needed my Hayate to resolve. And after confining with chat, I am going to test double Ego Booster in the main deck to see how it goes. Should be a solid card. I know it's gonna be like this thing that everyone says. I'm playing 2 because I want to see it sometimes and not all of the times. 1 engage because it's at 1 drones, 1 those. Still playing the jamming waves. I feel like that's a little bit of a sleeper card. Doing this on a revolt early makes it really nice against that deck, and it just helps you out and break more boards and fields in a consistent way, which is just super nice. Still playing Prosperity. I'm not on the road to Desires just yet. Still Shared Ride, Terra, Upstart, Rota, and Nikolpai. That all has been exactly the same, so it's minor adjustments to the main deck to make it a little bit more safe for me to play. And just cutting out the Phantasme made sense to me. Double Cyclone, triple MSC, still to just get the most out of the like anti-back row cards. I'm still playing Lightning Storm because I still feel like this card should be good, even though in the local specifically it wasn't. But you know, 1 Duster. We bumped up the Nibiru count, which is nice. Still double Gamma Shell. Still feel like Kaijus are good this format. And then the Pancratops. I was really debating if this was going to be a 3rd Kaiju or not, but I feel like the Pancratops is roughly the same, / feels the same role, / is better against Tri Brigade. And for the extra deck, still playing triple, or no, we are playing double Hayate now. We did indeed cut the last card. The Shizuku, then the Kaina, and the Zeke. Kaina still never really comes up for me. Then I am playing the Phoenix, which is new, instead of the Hayate, and then still Access Code Package. And still the Ningirsu. I still feel like it's a good card, and honestly, at this point, I really don't know what I would change the Ningirsu for. So I'm just gonna leave it for now as a prosperity target. I mean, we also kind of need those. So yeah, let me know what you think of the updated deck profile or the previous deck profile. Did I made a huge error by cutting down the Phantasmes, or do you think it's fine to play a deck without Phantasme this format? I mean, it's kind of bad against Virtual World anyway, right? So yeah, let me know what you think of this style of video in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.